This is a show that will blow your mind, but it might not. It all depends. Do you like breakfast and a book with a friend? Hello, little peoples. We'll do this. We'll dance around a little bit while everyone shows up. You'll get to see this dance if you subscribe on YouTube. Obviously, not a dancer. I'm thinking about making a TikTok dance challenge where it's just like try to follow my bad dance moves. Good luck following these crappy dance moves is kind of what I'm thinking about putting together with TikTok. Obviously today I'm wearing the Dragon Ball Z shirt. I also brushed my hair. I realized if I'm gonna make a bunch of videos and put them on the internet, maybe I shouldn't look like I'm a crazy person. So I decided, instead of doing the conceit of I'm getting up right in the morning and making this breakfast show for you, I brushed my hair. Today's discussion is going to be pretty interesting, you guys, because I've got the most important book. I have the only book you will ever need for working out today. But before we do that, we'll show you the healthy breakfast I'm having. This is, oh wait, you know what? We'll use technology and we'll actually take a look at it up close to my face. But first, oh ho, oh yeah. That is a PB&J. The J part, if you're wondering, is apricot preserves because I am a gentleman. Turkey bacon, and then the picture, Catflexing. A cat lover's guide to weight training, aerobics, and stretching. If you're not excited about that, I don't know what you can be excited about. Look, I put peanut butter and jelly on every bread product. That's what bread's for. It turns out I especially love English muffins. English muffins, delicious, you guys. You should add English muffins to your breakfast table. If you don't have English muffins, why do you hate the English so much, huh? Why are you countryist? Was that as threatening as it came out? I was trying to be really tough, guys. Do I look very tough right now? I mean, only the toughest people have the book called Catflexing. All right, here we go, you guys. We're going to get into it. Catflexing. Bam. That's the cover. Look at that. Look at the gams. That's right, I said gams. Too many nooks and crannies, I don't trust them. Oh, you gotta trust the English muffins, or you just talk about English people in general with their nooks and crannies. I understand. That's right, English people with their nooks and crannies. They have so many nooks and crannies, you can't trust them. Or crooks and nannies. Oh, crooks and nannies. You can't trust crooks and nannies, but you can trust Catflexing. This is a book I found at a open market thing for a church. We were just wandering around, a friend and I, and we were like, we got to go look at this crazy thrift store and see what's happening. Generally, I don't like to support anything that has religion involved with it, but this book was calling out my name. So I'm going to read you the back of the book. Are you going to do a show where you catflex and do it with the demon cat? Yeah, I could do it with Olivia. You're probably right. I could probably do that. Maybe I'll do another show where I show off my cat flexing with the only cat that will let me do it. The other two cats will murder me. Like, they will not be happy if I was picking them up in these fashions. I want to show you the back of the book too. Yeah, gives you an idea of some of the exercises you can do. Are you ready to cat flex? As a busy cat owner, do you worry that you're neglecting your kitty, your workout, or both? Never fear. Fitness enthusiast and feline fancier Stephanie Jackson has perfected a truly innovative solution and is ready to share her secret. Cat flexing. The original fitness program combines weightlifting, aerobics, and stretching into a sleek, convenient routine that you and your cat can do together in the comfort of your own home. Exercises include standing cat bell curls, tricep cat extensions, kitty push-ups, cat crunches, and the ever-popular dead cat lifts? Dead cat lifts. I don't know if that is a good name for your exercise, but it's on there. Cat flexing isn't just about exercise, it's an exciting new lifestyle. You could take your cat with you for a daily walk or jog, or teach her how to play soccer while she shows you a thing or two about stretching. In addition, you'll both learn about proper nutrition and diet plans for even the most finicky of appetites. Ready to try the latest fitness craze? All you need is a cat, a sense of adventure, and a willingness to flex. Cat flexing. You guys, this is the greatest thing that has ever happened to people. There is nothing better than cat flexing. I'm sorry. I know some people probably think that there is something better than cat flexing, but there is not. We're going to go through some of the curls, some of the exercises. This one's side to our cat flexor with all my love, Dad. Christmas 05. I'll have to wear that outfit as well when I do the exercises? Yes, I will. She says, okay, so I'm not the most conventional person in the world. Family and friends tell me I'm weird. Even my own mother has told me this for as long as I can remember. I couldn't help it if birds landed on my shoulder or tried to pull hair from my head to make their nests. I was an innocent bystander. To make me feel better, she'd tell me Webster says that weird means unique. You know, my grandma also told me that, no, Ron, you're not weird. You're unique. That means weird, Grandma. I'm not an idiot. I understand the differences in words and the similarities in words. And guess what? Weird and unique, they're not that much different. So, I'm sure you want to know when people, how she came up with cat flexing. So, here we go. When people ask how I conceived my cat flexing program, I always tell them, too many years spent at the gym. After years of working out in cold gyms, I decided that standing next to Mr. Amazon, who huffed and puffed, grunted and groaned, was not my idea of a good time. I was there to strengthen and tone, but the guys I generally shared the gym with were there to conquer and annihilate. Chris Scott says, LOL, I'm weird. Yeah, exactly. It's okay to be weird or unique. It doesn't matter. Stouty Stout. That's why her only friends are the cats. Normal people can work out at a gym, but the birds always follow her. Oh God, the birds. That is so true. The veins that popped out of their necks were bigger than my biceps. I often felt I had no business being there with my little 3 and 5 pound weights. Not only that, I wasn't having any fun. So I decided to go solo, get out of the gym, and do my workout program at home. Because of my many years of training, I felt I had more than enough discipline and knowledge to design a thorough program that would keep me interested. Little did I know my cats would be just as interested. One day, as I was pumping iron with the music blaring, my cat Bad, in her very persistent way, wanted to be held. I didn't want to stop exercising, so I put down my weights, picked her up, and wrapped her little body around my shoulders. She didn't seem to mind the movement as I performed my lunges, so I did my usual 3 sets with her. The added weight of her 8 pounds was perfect for this exercise, as I generally use weights that range from 3 to 5 pounds each. So I figured, let's try another one. And that's right, guys, that's how cat flexing was born. So she basically tells the whole story of cat flexing. She has this adorable picture of her and her cat. That is adorable. You gotta admit that. Let's see when this was made, by the way. See if does it have a date on it. 1993. Seems appropriate. Also, apparently there's competitive cat cat flexing. So the competition begins. So she came up with a cat flexing exhibition. She found a little pet store owner who was intrigued by her cat flexing proposal. So he wanted her to do an exhibition immediately. A vendor had canceled at the last minute, so I had a spot on Saturday, 3 days away. I prepared my introduction speech and recruited a few friends for a quick critique. They patronized me politely, feeding me the familiar, "Oh, Steph, you're so silly," when deep down I knew they thought I had stepped off the edge. Nonetheless, they supported me and gave me their critiques. I put up posters in the pet store, and the store owner mentioned the upcoming event to his patrons. Needless to say, I was nervous. Would they laugh at me like my friends and family did? I don't know how to feel about any of this book. Saturday arrived and my big debut, and I was amazed at the crowd of people that showed up. I think most people were there to see a circus sideshow. Cat flexing? Then what, an elephant on a pogo stick? A little section of the store was cleared out, and I sat in the front on a tall stool addressing the crowd. Bad sat on another stool right beside me in her carrying case. I wondered how she was coping with this. After all, this was her first public appearance as well. From what I could gather, she was pretty indifferent. In fact, she was doing better than I was. So then she basically cat flexed. And now, guys, I'm going to show you the most important thing. This isn't a fair book review. There's no chance that more than one of those books were printed. You're just teasing us with an impossible-to-find book. I'm sure there's multiples of these. There's got to be. So there's important things, guys. For instance, the cat. Now for the obvious. The cat. If you do not have a cat, see about borrowing your neighbor's. Even if you do have a cat, sometimes borrowing your neighbor's cat isn't such a bad idea, because your pet will not always be in the mood to work out. We all know how even-tempered our precious little ones are. What's up, babe? She always wants me to be in the middle of the frame, but now I'm on the side of the frame, babe.
Maybe that's how you see it, but that's not how we see it.
Oh, guess what, guys? I was not in the middle of the frame, and now I am.
Maybe you are. I don't know if I turned it the right way.
I don't know either. It's an adventure.
No, babe, you keep moving that way.
Thank you, babe. Ariel is a perfectionist, and now you have seen why, and now I'm in the middle, guys. Looking great. We all know how even-tempered our precious little ones are, now don't we? Huh? Aren't they all even-tempered? Nope, now you're off on the other side. Gah! Oh well, what are you gonna do? So let's talk about bicep curls, guys. Bam. If you have a cat that will let you do this, you have an amazing cat. Or you have a really old cat. Because my cat, no. Poe, can you imagine Poe letting us do that, Ariel? What? No. See, Ariel knows. Poe would never do that. Ash, good luck even grabbing her to pick her up.
It's not real time for me, so.
Oh, okay. Triceps, you guys. You got to work out those triceps. Boom. Boom. Stouty says, I will never put a cat that close to my balls. That makes a lot of sense. So this is how you work your triceps with your cat, you guys. That's going to work out great. Your cat is going to love that. So definitely do that every day with your cat. Pick her up, hold her like this, do this till you get those sweet little V's I used to have when I was a young man. Oh, and you're thinking, well, what about like other ways to do my triceps? What about including a chair? How about this? Huh? Yeah, put her on your lap and then just bend down like that. She will not jump off you and scratch you to death. That will not happen for sure. Absolutely not. Or him, depending on your cat. Also, this might work out. I've lied down quite a few times and had Poe just lie on my back. I just don't think Poe will be willing to. I don't think Poe will be willing to stay once I start moving. Is what I've learned. Oh, cat push-ups too, because that's realistic. Look at this. Huh? She actually does have good form on her push-ups. But if you have a cat that is that chill, uh, Stouty says that cat is drugged. I call hacks. Yes, I agree that that cat must be drugged. There's no other explanation. I don't think she would drug her cats, though. She seems like the kind of cat lady who really loves her cats. You know what I'm saying? Also, the cat bell press. Huh? All I'm saying, guys, is that you have a chance to get buff with your cats. This is my favorite one. Put the cat around your neck like a scarf and then bend over to work out that back. That seems like a way to get your throat cut, frankly. So, definitely do that. Who wants to get murdered by their cat? This is the one. This one will actually probably work. This one. I bet you can pull off that one because you're holding a cat like this, and cats kind of just dangle when you do that. This also looks like the most safe one. Huh? Yeah, because that's so far away, your cat cannot scratch you when it tries to escape. So now you guys, I know it's very important for you all to stay in shape during, the pandemic, the stay at home, the quarantine. You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to just get all fat eating peanut butter and jelly croissants or English muffins and turkey bacon, sitting around watching shows, reading books. Now you can read books and work out at the same time with your cats. So how cool is that, you guys? You'll learn. Everybody's talking about how I'm not in the middle of the screen. You guys, I am not worried about it at all. Now I'm worried about it. Now I'm paranoid, guys. This way you get to see Ray, though. And you get to see the dragon. So Ray, dragon. That's what I'll think of. My head is the place where you can see Ray and the dragon and some of my books. And that is what matters. So you guys, do yourself a favor. See if you can find Catflexing anywhere. I literally don't know if you can. There may only have been 20 or 30 of these printed. You know what this is, you guys? It's a collector's item. I just wanted to do something that was a little different than I normally do. Talking about, fictional. So this is my first nonfiction book, I think. George Carlin, I guess, kind of counts as a nonfiction one as well. So now Ariel is apparently my new DP, and she's in charge of me being in the middle of the thing from now on. So enjoy that. It's probably banned by PETA and they burned them all. No, PETA would love this. Look at the love she's showing her cat right now. Look at that. She's looking deep into the eyes of her cat. She loves that cat. And as a cat owner, I totally understand that love. And my old cat, Goku, before he died, I probably could have got away with a lot of that for at least a little while. He would put up with it for a bit, and then he'd be like, all right, see you later. So I hope during the pandemic you guys are keeping busy, and hopefully this is entertaining you. If you're having a nice time and you feel like what other cool stuff does Ron do? Oh, well, that's a great question. Guys, I have Rebooted that I do with Ed Greer, producer Billy Business. And what you can do with that is very, very simple. You can go watch it on YouTube and then comment on all the different movies that we've rebooted. We've We just did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and you guys, I am pretty proud of that episode. I helped with it, so I should be proud. It was fun. Also, you can check out my YouTube channel that this thing is on, and you can like that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys. If you're watching and you like me and you want to see me talk about books, you go to this little YouTube channel and you subscribe. If you feel like supporting me monetarily, you can do that through Patreon with a Nerd Goat podcast, because Nerd Goat podcast, Ed Greer, Ron Swallow. We talk about people's favorite fictional characters of all time with our producer, Bill. And we have a guest on usually. We haven't had guests for a little while during the pandemic. It's a little complicated, but we'll be getting them back soon. So check out Nerd Goat Podcast, and also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/nerdgoatpodcast. We have a $7 tier that gets you art from Ed and Bill that is great, and art from me that is not so great. And then you get extra podcasts for $5, and the $7 tier gets extra podcasts as well. So join all of that stuff, and you will have a great time with it. So that was another episode of Breakfast and a Book with Swallow. Get to Catflexing. Bye, guys.